What did they make wings? What did they say?
I think they said heavyweight.
Titan weight. That'd be a good
I guess it's I don't know what the rules are, how they get those like YouTube boxing things sanctioned or whatever. I think do they call them bouts? Are they certified the same way like a professional bout is?
I don't know for sure.
That's what
also, it's Europe. It's England, so I like extra don't know.
I couldn't believe he came out fucking with a microphone.
Oh, we have to talk about the fight. We have. I can't believe we haven't talked about his fight at all.
We need to watch the clip.
Dude, I was when he came out there singing his own rapping his own walkout song. Amazing. I got hyped. I was in a Discord call with PKA fans. We were all hyped. He was a showman, and he was just exuding confidence. And I was people don't know, I was texting Wings before the fight that morning back and forth. I like to text because he's obviously having a big day. It's a big deal. Mm-hmm. He can choose our level of engagement and walk away. It's not like the phone where he's like, fuck, I wish I wasn't here. So, but we were texting, and Wings got a lot of confidence by watching Boogie struggle with the stairs. And Harley mentioned that line, like, you're going to defeat me. You struggled with the stairs on the walk up the stairs. and he was telling me, like, that guy couldn't get up the stairs without the handrail. I've got this. Like, he felt really good about it. And he was right. During the walkout, Wings rapped his own song. And one, he did well at it. But two, like, I feel like if I did that, if I put myself in his shoes, the whole time I'd be wondering if, like, what people were thinking of me, and you'd see it. You'd see that, like, lack of confidence.
He doesn't have that thing.
No, he was just out there doing it. He was just being a showman. And he goes out there, and they start the fight. Boogie is on a stool. Boogie's on a stool, not like conserving his energy. He doesn't want to stand while he waits for the white.
Bad look.
Fight. It's such a bad look. They're like, oh my gosh, this guy is like, look, anyone can get tired in a fight. Fighting is exhausting, more so than you might realize. But to sit on a stool and everything, like, standing is not that exhausting. Anyway, do you want to watch the fight, or do you just want to like cover it real quick? It's 10 minutes. Good gosh.
We were allowed to watch the whole thing, aren't we?
There's got to be a highlight.
Maybe play like highlights or clips of it. Maybe it would be cool if you were. This would be hard, but if you jumped around to the shit we're talking about, I wanted to talk about when he came out rapping. First of all, we were fucking
hyped.
Everybody was like talking a little, but I was like, he's singing, shut up.
He's singing, shut up.
Because I couldn't believe he was singing. Now, here's what I was impressed by. The whole night, maybe the most impressive thing he did. Your heart's going to be racing right in that moment. You would think if you're a normal human being. Sure. Maybe, I'm not sure that he like gave a shit at that moment. He was. I wish we'd had a heart monitor on him even. But when he comes out, like, he has to walk and rap. Like a happy truck. Oh my God.
Look at him.
Dude, he's killing it.
He's in his comfort zone somehow.
So good. Look at him.
Look, and right how well he got in.
Yeah.
If you watch
Boogie nearly tripped.
Yeah, Boogie, when he leaned forward, he had to like run to get his legs back under his upper body to sort of catch it. It was a center of gravity thing.
I had not seen the clip of him coming onto the stage doing the rapping. That's great. That is so much cooler and better than I thought his entrance would look. You're right. He looked comfortable as shit. His little like casual pointing, like he looks in his element there. Good for Wings.
Playing to the crowd. He was just in his happy place somehow.
Yeah. I got to see Boogies now by comparison.
Like, UFC champions don't have bigger nerves than Wings appeared to going into that fight.
Yes. What I was going to say was the combination of him being huge or whatever, having to walk out, rapping, and the scariness of that moment. He should have been out of breath when he got in there. So one of those things just isn't true anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he had any nerves. I think he's just like whatever that is in a person that gives you nerves, and you're like, oh, what will people think? I don't think he has that. He's out there like with fucking ice in his veins.
This is the heaviest combined fight in the history of boxing.
That's awesome.
Like the clips of those wildebeests.
Ariel Helwani tweeted. Ariel watched this with his kids. Ariel Helwani's like the biggest MMA journalist in the world.
So Wings gets some punches on Boogie. Right about now, Boogie is surprised that this is an actual fight. He's like, "Oh, damn, we're punching to the face." Okay.
Yeah.
And Boogie spends a lot of the rest of the fight.
Boogie did. Boogie won that one at least.
Oh, are they taping his pants?
Oh yeah, here comes the taping the pants.
Yeah, the moon nearly rose.
Maybe leave the volume on.
But Boogie has been.
Yeah. It's.
I'm so pissed about this. By the way, I streamed 2 days ago or something like that, and someone just went, oh, "Did you see the Wings fight?" And that's how I found out that it even happened. I was because it was in London. I would have 100% gone to this, but I didn't.
On paper, you might think that this wasn't a fun fight to watch, but when you're there and you have the whole wardrobe malfunction, you have like the announcement team having a little bit of silly fun with it, the walkouts, and then Wings putting on a really good showing, like better than I think. I mean, this is what I thought he'd do, but I thought Boogie would have something to go with it because Wings was throwing these kind of combinations, just this sort of 1-2 overhand thing against like Keem or overt flow or somebody holding mitts, and that's maybe a week or two ago we saw that, and I was like, oh no. Wings hits hard.
That
Wings hits hard.
Man, this isn't going
and
well.
Boogie's realizing that right now too. My goodness.
The trouble is Boogie never earned his respect, right? Like you've got to get Wings playing little D too. Nope, Wings was free to tee off all fight long.
Yeah. There's that clip, like that GIF I've seen 50 times now of like Boogie like slowly turning his face like directly back into Wings' glove. Have you seen that one? Just getting replayed all over. It's a bad. I don't think there was any point at that Wings was not having a blast based on it. Like it looks like he's having an actively good time. After like the first couple seconds where it's like, wait, you mean I just get to tee off up here? Okay.
Did Boogie land 0 punches? I don't remember any.
I didn't see any in those clips.
So, and again, fight analyst Kyle here called this.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We saw him with no hip rotation, right? Those arm punches I talked about. The real problem, it seemed like, was his shoulders, though. He couldn't get his arms elevated enough to get any strikes in at all. And he was shorter man by a considerable amount. And man, Wings can throw punches and Boogie can't. And in boxing, that is a real problem.
Yeah,
if one guy can punch and the other one cannot.
I hate to disparage a man's courage because it hits so deep. But what Boogie was doing in there, turning his head, looking the other way, getting hit in the back,
that's instinct, you know,
just putting,
that's
what
all
he needed was to take punches to the nose, keep his hands up, and return fire. What he did is just put his hand away, look the other way, hope for mercy, and there was no mercy to be found in that ring.
I know.
That's so funny.
I know. I've been. There was no. But Wings hadn't forgotten, and he hadn't.
Yeah.
Like the edits that come out of all that. Holy shit.
Boogie wasn't engaged facing the music and returning fire. He was just looking the other direction and putting up the weakest defense you possibly could.
Well, he'd had no training.
I mean, like, no, Boogie getting, that's an interesting action shot. Boogie getting getting into the ring at all is brave. Like, that dude is like, Boogie isn't retarded. He knew he was going to get fucked up. Like, if he didn't know that, then like he's being silly. Like he knew he was going to get messed up.
I bet he thought it was
went
like
in there anyway.
20-1 or something.
So like just to go and do a boxing match shirtless in front of this many people, like that's brave of you. That takes balls. Yep. Especially knowing that it's very likely that you're going to get fed. Like that absolutely takes balls.
Maybe that's why he did it. Maybe he thought there was food in there.
I think
I'm gonna feed you.
I know it wasn't a good showing by Boogie, but it's like I told him when he was on here. If you finish, you should count that as a win. If you don't go 100%. Down, you should count that as a win because you're dealing with a much younger, and I don't mean healthy as sort of in like oh, I don't know, you don't look very healthy. I mean, like a man with far fewer serious medical issues than him, a healthier, younger, like fitter man who's bigger. I don't know if I said that, considerably bigger. And I don't mean like
he's
taller. taller and more muscular.
I
you
think
know,
he's lighter though.
He's like 12 years younger. It's a big difference.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it went well for Boogie, but at least he finished. You know, he got his check. I saw he did a reaction video. I think Boogie did, and so like that means he's in high spirits about the whole thing.
Yeah.
So
I say big ups to Wings, big ups to Boogie, both of them for doing it. Very impressive. None of us were quick to say like, oh yeah, this is gonna happen. We all thought, oh, it's gonna back up. No, they fucking proved a lot of people wrong. Got their asses in the ring and fought. That was with how much fun Wings had. He's gonna get back in the mix. You think?
Yeah, he's heavier, but like he's just taller and broader and like he's
see,
just
Wings looks like
frame.
a boxer here, and Boogie looks like he's in one of those like Dove body commercials.
Yeah, like it's a body acceptance Dove commercial, and there's gonna be a pregnant black lady next to him with stretch marks, and and an Indian lady who's got a huge ass but no boobs.
I'll fight Wings and/or Boogie. That would be good. You could swap this scale out.
Don't
agree to that.
Don't agree to that.
Why?
They would set that up.
Wings is gonna piece you up.
Yeah,
he knows what he's doing,
How
and
tall
he
is he?
weighs.
He's about 5'10"-ish, 5'9"-ish.
He's the same height. You know, I got equal chance. I reckon.
You think you could beat up Wings of Redemption?
No, I don't think I've got enough mass in my arm to throw.
He's on T as well.
Is he?
Oh, that's right.
I forgot
Wings has been on
T
T for over a year. That's the other thing.
I
don't know
remember
if
we
he's
talked
on
about
T.
his schedule like every 2 weeks. I don't know if it's the same, but
Here's what
allowed
Boogie
to-
should do.
I
He should
didn't know
cry
that.
out asterisk. Fucking show pictures of Wings holding the bottle of testosterone and the syringes up because he's done that before. He's explained how his thing works. I don't know if he's still on it, but I know he was on it, and that's not supposed to be something you just hop off of.
I know that body fat lowers your T, right? I don't know where like in the spectrum of that, but I bet both of them have really suppressed T.
Yeah.
It's also
Not
like
anymore
age
though,
goes into
because
it.
Wings should have like
Super physiological.
Hey, look, I'm not a doctor. I use Dr. Derek
let that stop.
for a lot of stuff. I just thought like when and maybe he changed his regimen, but when he described it before, it seemed like he was taking maybe a lot, but too infrequently or something like that. And that's not even like someone's opinion. It's just that ester has a half-life and he's going well beyond it. So he's getting these, low T, then high T in the middle, and then low T. And he's just up and down throughout the course of, it was like a couple weeks, 3 weeks, maybe even, but
fuck with your
not
head?
A doctor.
Like, if your
You would
hormones are
imagine it would
fluctuating
give you
that high-
mood swings. I know if you were a woman and your estrogen was doing that or whatever, I bet, or whatever that hormone is that makes you you gals the way you are.
There's a really funny go on.
I know. I like in conversation, both as a joke, but then occasionally accidentally, Taylor and I have messed up and been like, yeah, she'll be here in a minute. Or where's she at? And it's like, fuck. I bet I would hold the door for that dude.
I was on a show with Ms. Kiff, popular streamer, has this game show thing. It's like basically Family Feud, but like on Twitch. So they poll, chat, and they whatever. But like in the group chat setting up for it, it was supposed to be originally like OnlyFans